How would you know it was me? You don't know it's me. I mean, you would have no idea it was me or somebody else calling.
It's 8:30 at night, George.
Somebody else could be calling. You don't know.
But I asked you a moment ago to call me.
Well, anyway, look, here's the situation, because if you don't want to do it, I'm going to have to reach out to Magic Man. Kevin refuses to do anything with me. I'm not ready to tell him to go fuck himself. I mean, I don't know what his problem is. First, he tells me, I said, all I want to do is the rendition of the Grandma Skit. And he won't even fucking do that. So, this is the iconic skit that I did back 25 years ago. Coming off the Saturday Night Live to Early Boy.
Well, I want to do it, George, but I can't do it Sunday. I gotta have a look.
I don't look. I would have to, it would be done over Hank's place.
I'm sure Hank would let me in. I'd love to come hang out in the attic. He seems like he's got a bunch of cool shit up.
No, not fucking Keith. Hank.
Oh, mandolin.
Hank.
Yeah, he plays the mandolin, doesn't he?
No, he yodels, like, he yodels all, he yodels like
some shit.
Huh?
He plays some little instrument.
Yeah, well, he's 70 years old. He's a good guy. But you were bothering him. You picture of deer in the back of his yard there, and you were like commenting on his picture, but with a picture of deer. You got that fucking comment about what you would do, and all this other shit.
Yes, I would have shot that deer and put it on my wall. If that offends him, he has to get over it. I'm a man.
No. He made a picture of a deer. What's wrong with you, man? You made a comment saying that you would have sex with me over the deer. You made some fucking disgusting comment saying, well, I had sex with him, and I would have sex with him more than I would a deer. Some fucked up comment like that.
I ain't never said no shit like that, George.
Well, that would sound like you. I don't know anybody else with this shit like that.
I got a bunch more shit on my plate than that to do, George. I ain't bothered, Hank. I don't bother none of these.
Well, Hank is a good guy. He's very, very well likable. He's an ordained minister, for starters, and his woman had passed away earlier this year, and he was a politician. He ran for some district back in the day as an independent. So
that don't work.
What's that?
In the city of Richmond, that don't work.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Hank was a well-seasoned guy. He met Dolly Parton. He knows Dolly Parton.
I don't think Hank and I've ever had any choice words.
Well, he was at the original party you were at, my birthday party back in 17. The old man was at the party. You remember the old man? He sat right beside you.
Yeah, I remember.
That's Hank.
I remember.
Yeah.
We were at the library together.
You know what?
We were at the library together.
Yeah, he saw you there too, and I told him that. Yeah, he saw you there. Yeah.
Oh no, this weekend is my anniversary, George.
What week is that? Well, I mean, I'm not talking about this week. I'm talking about. Well, okay, that's fine. We'll have to. I don't know.
It's my anniversary. I've been married 6 years.
Oh, what day is that? Is that Halloween?
Yeah.
Well, Halloween. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Been married 6 whole years.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure. I have to figure out something. I want to get it. I want to get that thing done. But Kevin, he's coming up with excuses left and right. And then finally, I said, Kevin, look, you need to just come clean. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it. Which is it? You're doing shows with Van Allen, or You're doing shows with Ben, and you're doing shows with that slow girlfriend of yours. So you need to tell me which. I mean, you don't want to do any more shows, and you need to come out and tell me you don't want to do any more shows. I said, well, what the hell? Do you want to do shows? You don't want to do shows? He said, you use an excuse because it's not live, and he said, that's not the reason why. So what is the fucking reason why? Why don't you want to do a show? You've been doing it for 26 fucking years. You used to jump up and down doing a show, and now you don't want to do a show. You'll do it with Van Allen. You'll do it with Vince. Vince has no problem doing the show with me. So what the hell?
Because,
so, you know,
but George, you understand. You see his reasoning. He does these things to be on television.
That's not the reason why, though. Now he came clean with it. It's some other reason.
All right, what is it?
And I don't know.
Well, you said he came
clean. It's getting to piss me off, and it's getting me to go ahead and reach out to Matt and bring him back. I don't really want to do that, but if I have to, I will.
The ebb is flow is over.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, I always give him a pass, no matter what. I mean, I can't be mad at him because he's Kevin. Kevin is Kevin. I can't be mad at him. He's you know. But I mean, he's been tripping. I mean, he's been after we did those shows after June. He was tripping on something. But I don't know what the deal is. I can't put my finger on it. I'm not going to worry about it. I've been cracking shows by myself. I've been cracking up a bunch of shows by myself. I've been putting on, in character without talking about trolls. I've been doing shows without talking about the trolls. That's what I need to stop talking to these bitches and get into what I usually do.
Why don't we do a show live and don't mention the trolls at all? Like, why do they even have to come up?
No, they don't have to. They don't have to. I mean, I get animated.
Do you know how to do a live show on your YouTube? Because I don't.
Animated. No, I do live shows on my phone. I do live shows on my phone. I gotta get another phone look because the sound quality's shot.
Yeah, I saw you.
I didn't want to. I wanted just to do the rendition of the iconic Grandma Skit we did back 25 years ago.
And I'm more than willing to do that. I just can't do it Sunday. It's our anniversary weekend.
Okay.
He's only off Tuesdays and Sundays.
All right. Well, maybe I can get Hank. We do it Monday or Chris Craft over there Monday. But I'll try to get Vince to come too.
Put it off a couple of days, George, and give me some time. Are you getting?
Well, I mean, I don't want you to be recognized. I don't want you to be recognized by any of those trolls.
Well, George, I mean, they're gonna know it's me.
They're not gonna know it's you, but recognize you're gonna be a woman. If you're dressed up as a woman, you're gonna have fucking fake tits. You're gonna have like a.
Where are we gonna find me a dress that fits?
I'm sure you've got dresses you wear. Don't you wear dresses?
No, I don't have any dresses.
Okay, well, maybe we could ask. Well, I don't know who to ask.
We'll just go to the thrift store and buy one. That's all.
Yeah.
George, you need to do another live show, and having me around would probably make you feel better.
It would be very. I don't want to. If we do that, I don't want to reveal that end yet. If I decided to.
Well, you don't have to reveal that it's me. I can be someone else. They make costumes, George. I mean, we can have some fun with it. But George.
Yeah, well, okay. I gotta see, and I mean, Vince and Hank will be a part of it.
I'd like to have a real political debate with you live on television, where you can't get mad and run off, where you actually have to sit there and answer the questions and deal with it.
Well, I would tear your ass a new one. I already have teared your ass a new one.
All you gotta do, George, is figure out when we can do it.
Well, I don't. But then by doing that, then the bitches know that you're on that. I don't want the bitches to know that you're. It's too soon to be doing that. Too soon. Once Biden wins, then we'll talk about all that.
One.
I had these debates with. I had a debate with Nigel. Nigel, you would love Nigel. He's a big Trump supporter, so. Hey, all these damn Trump supporters.
I'd enjoy coming on, George. And like I said, we don't mention Marty, Billy, David, anybody. They just don't come up. I told you, there's a famous rapper that I love.
I could probably get Rick over at Rick's Cafe. That old man, he'd probably do it in a heartbeat. Rick said, "That man's funny as shit." Actually, he would jump in a moment to do it. Put the wig on.
We'll see if he'd let us.
I don't know. I have different options, so it's not like I'm.
You don't have to do it Sunday, George. It don't have to be done Sunday.
Well, I wanted to do some Halloween, it's a Halloween shit, I wanted to do some Halloween, whatever. But I mean, fucking, I'll be working anyway, I guess. So I'm not gonna be doing it. It's not gonna happen, I guess.
I'll be working.
We've always had a Halloween show. I mean, we've always had a Halloween show. Me and Kevin have. So I don't know. It feels different now.
It's not the end of the world, George. You just have to say, Kevin, let's do a live show where we don't bring up the trolls at all. And he'll hop on, George.
Yeah. All right, well, okay, listen, I'm in the midst of making another delivery here. I got people around me, and I can't even hear myself think. So let me go ahead and make the delivery.
I went on a 6.5 mile bike ride tonight with Danny. I got to go shower and shit again.
Okay, well, that sounds like a personal problem.
It is.
There's medicine for that stuff,
I got plenty of it. I take it every day. It helps me.
Okay, well, that's good. Metamucil, I guess that's for someone totally different, I guess. Okay.
No, Metamucil, I take it once.
Yeah, and how would you know it's me?
Because, George.
Yeah, you would have no idea if it's me at all.
I guess it was a good guess?
All right. Well, anyway, we have a new fucking president, man.
I don't think so, George.
I think so. The only hair on the ointment is Arizona, but they're gonna make it. Arizona is going to stay. It's going to be blue.
I ain't too sure about that, brother.
I'm very sure about that. President Joseph R. Biden.
He's senile, George.
Yeah, well, he's our next president. Have some respect for him.
You didn't vote for him because you liked
him. I most certainly did.
But not because you liked him.
I love him.
You voted for
my
him
daddy.
Because he's someone other than President Trump.
He is my daddy. Joseph Biden is my daddy.
Oh. Well, just like the real one did, he'd go leave you.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Joseph Biden is my daddy. Biden is a good man. He's a good, honest, decent person.
I don't know how you can think that way, George.
Well, I think that way. I think that way with a clear fucking conscience.
It's just not logical to me. It just
see, because you don't think it's logical, it makes it even more logical.
Laguna Beach.
So there you go.
What's happening, bro?
I took 2 days off from the world.
Large order these gizzards here, please.
I took 2 days off. I stayed at the Marriott for 2 days.
Oh, well, tell me, Gigi, what's new in your world?
I got some rest. I got some well-deserved rest.
Where'd you rest?
Over at Marriott.
Marion?
Yeah.
The hospital?
Worked my ass off. Got a room for 2 days in the Marriott, watching the returns, sitting back doing nothing.
I thought you said Marion. At that prison, they keep her sexually violent.
No. Of course, you would think that. Yeah, you would think that. Yeah. Marriott.
Hold up.
That's where
You just bring a plate of new gizzards out.
No, those delivered.
Yeah, give me some of them too, please. Small one, a little. I'm getting lunch, George, up here at the corner store.
Okay. Well, what you getting? You getting some bologna? What you done?
No, livers and gizzards.
I thought you get some bologna. Well, that's the same thing, pretty much. Gizzards. Yeah, gizzards.
I eat as well as I can. All right, well, listen, call me back in about 10 minutes, please, when I get to my desk.
All right, well, I mean, I was away from the world for 2 days.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It happens to the best of us. Thank you, friend.
Been away from the world, basically. No trolls, no nothing. Just me and my solitude.
They've been pretty quiet lately.
Yeah, I guess they have been. Well, no, they're still talking. They're still rumbling a little bit. But...
I haven't heard nothing. The old Discord.
It gets kind of fucking old, you know.
How are you, friend? One pack of Newport 100, please, bro. How's your world? Today ain't too bad. Please.
Got a new president, so it's great.
Not bad at all. They come out perfect. 1675.
Got a new president, so everything is great.
No, George. Donald John Trump.
Oh, no. Brand new president, man.
He's going to win. He's got more money than God.
Man, brand new president. They've already called it. Sherlock.
They called it, huh? Thank you, brother.
Yeah, they called it. Fox News called it.
Oh, George, Fox News. Fox News isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, well, because they don't cater to Trump.
It's nothing like it used to be.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, but we have a new president, so hallelujah.
I've been working my ass off today, and I've gotten absolutely nothing accomplished.
That's good. That sounds about right.
I've just been doing everything except what I'm supposed to be doing.
What? You got attention deficit syndrome, don't you?
No, I still make money. Money and things. I just have to do other projects than what's on the calendar today.
Interesting. Okay. No.
I've made $700 a day for the last 3 days. I ain't even left the
Oh, yeah, I have you. Okay, well, you know. Well, look, listen, we did have a bet there, sir, so check it out. $200.
We just wait till they call it.
What's that?
You just wait and see.
We already had a bet, and they've already announced it. So.
Nobody says he's the next president of the United States.
Well, let's put an additional $100 on that bet.
You gotta wait and see what you do. I'm not as confident as I was the other day.
Okay, well, Mr. Sleepy Joe is your president, so there you go.
No, I don't think so.
That's President Sleepy to you.
They're not going to allow that.
They're going to allow that. He's going to be in there for 8 years. What are you talking about?
The white trunk will have it.
He'll be a dinosaur in there for 8 years.
He could be like the third president to die by assassination, isn't he?
What are you talking about?
Somebody go get his ass.
Says who?
I mean, think about it, George. White people ain't gonna take that shit no more than we took it with Kennedy. Ain't gonna have it.
What are you smoking?
George, we don't live in a world controlled by the popular vote. We live in a world controlled by hard work and big money.
Popular vote is not what made him president. The Electoral College has made him president.
That's right.
You didn't know that. But if you really want to get technical about it, the popular vote and the Electoral College has made him president. So I don't know what you're smoking this morning.
George, how did Wisconsin count more votes than it has registered voters?
Say what?
How did Wisconsin count more votes than it has registered voters?
First of all, there were voters there. There were voters. It was the most voted election ever. There were people that were voting and that were registered to vote. People came out in droves this year to vote. In the communities and the African American communities came out. The black African American vote helped the matter for Biden. Most certainly did.
Of course it did.
The only disappointment was the Latinos. The Latinos crapped out a little bit.
Because the Latinos know what going to work means. They don't want black and free.
But you're taking it. You're taking it from the extreme to the extreme, man. The bottom line is, Biden is not about BLM. You might think he is, but he's not. Biden's not about BLM. He had to play that card to get the black vote. Okay, to get the black vote, to play that card.
I hope.
He is a moderate Democrat. Moderate.
Like
Democrat.
Kamala Harris, right?
No. I don't like her. I don't like her, but I didn't vote for her. I voted for Joe Biden. She's gonna do some proving to me. Prove that she's not reverse racist. Well, you want to get technical about it. She's half and half. She's half white, half black. So she's really not black. She's half and half.
No,
she's
never.
mulatto. She's mulatto. Well, she's mixed. She's mixed with Indian, black, and white. She's got white in her too. You know that.
That's what they do.
Yeah. She's just. I didn't like how she attacked Biden and the Democrat. That's why I wish he didn't pick her, because she attacked him during the campaign, the Democrat, debate.
Everybody thinks them nutcases are nuts.
I said, no, what nut? You said you were a nutcase? I didn't hear what you said.
Nobody believes a Democrat.
Well, they must have, because he's president elect, and then it's going to be counting here as soon as Arizona gets its act together. It's just a matter of Arizona and Pennsylvania. As soon as those two states get it together, then it's going to be etched in stone.
What you gonna do when the white people don't exactly accept the fraud?
Well, it's not fraud.
It is.
Because there are votes that were people came out and registered to vote this year. A lot of people registered to vote. So you can take it upon population all you fucking want. The brass tacks is that nobody was going to be denied. They stood in a fucking line. They were proved to have a driver's license and ID. Then they were able to vote.
But
it's that simple.
How did they count more votes in Michigan than they have registered voters?
There are. I don't see. Somebody else said that to me too, and I'm not buying that.
I mean, it's clear as day. Nobody's making this shit up.
Yeah. Well, they had enough of what they needed, and basically, these people were legal people of the United States. They were to vote. Now, hell, if you want to get technical about it, Terry McAuliffe was the one that was trying. He was trying to get felons to be able to vote, remove the ban off of felons to vote. So maybe some of these people were registering at the last moment, and it didn't populate the census. The census did not get every tabulation of mass population, and maybe that's why the numbers are skewed by the fact that not every person who registered to vote was tabulated into whatever fucked up thing that you were looking at.
George, you know better than that. They cheated. They lied like they always do.
No, they didn't cheat. I mean, it's a thing called the census. They just had it this year. And they were able to tabulate the amount of mass population per home. So there were people that registered to vote. They came out to vote. They registered late, but they were still legal to vote because they registered. They registered and they had legal ID. Every voting place checked for identification. So it was not what you would think. So whatever you say, it's not. In Montgomery County, in Georgia, where Georgia is still pending too, in Madison, in Wisconsin, and in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Detroit, they had to go through this. They had to go through proper identification to vote. So therefore, whatever craptastic figure you're coming up with, population or whatever, or the people that were registered to vote, these people were registered to vote. They had proper credentials to vote with. So there you go. It's gonna by tomorrow. It's going to be official.
You think so, huh?
No, I don't think so. I know so. I know so.
I think that's what Limbaugh said.
You know, so Trump is going to have to throw his tantrum somewhere else.
Oh, no, Texas is red.
Well, of course Texas is red.
In the last
Texas has been red since Lyndon Johnson.
In the last 45 elections, Ohio has always picked the winner.
Well, that's not the case.
We got an 8-point lead.
In most
there.
cases, it's not the case. So there you go.
Pennsylvania, we still got a 2-point lead. North Carolina, we got a 2-point lead. Georgia, we got a point.
Well,
lead.
Georgia's going to flip.
They're going to flip back to Trump?
Georgia's going to flip to Biden.
Come on, George.
Biden's going to get Georgia. He's going to get Arizona. He's already got Nevada. They've already said Nevada. I don't know what's taking Nevada so long. I mean, Las Vegas, of all places, is very liberal, very moderate. So, and they've already burnt Trump Plaza down to the ground, from what I hear.
Huh. I wish he was near it so they could shoot the nigger.
Well, all I'm saying is that Nevada's in the bag.
Oh, it's
Las
not.
Vegas and Clark County's in the bag, so that's 6 points right there. So right now it's 259 to 213.
Nevada
259 to 213, and Biden needs 11 more points to get it. Biden needs 11 more points to get it.
But none of these states are voting for him.
No, he's going to get Georgia and Arizona, and he's going to get Pennsylvania, the original state, because he's going to end up getting it because they got to make the count in Philadelphia.
Oh, Scrappy.
Count in Philadelphia.
Oh, Scrappy is scrapping.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be Sergio. I mean, before you know it, you're going to be Sergio and Sir Kamala, or Miss Kamala, whatever.
Oh,
no, I'm not high on her, but let's see what she's got. The VP doesn't do anything anyway.
No,
so,
not unless your president's retarded and ready to die, though.
Yeah. He's got all his faculties together. So, not worried about all that. He's got all his faculties together. The man suffered an aneurysm about 15 years ago. Not many people can suffer aneurysms. The man suffered an aneurysm, so that he has a pass on that. And he's been a very brilliant, seasoned congressman and politician. He works for the people too. He said, even if you didn't vote for me, he said, I will work for you. If you didn't vote for me, I will work for you. Is what he said. So there you go. So you got my vote. So that's all that matters. He got my vote, and that's all that matters.
But he's the president of the United States.
Yeah, Joe Biden. President-elect.
George, how do you not understand that President Trump is going to take this to the red court?
He can take it to the fucking jail, to take it to fucking hell. The pearly gates of hell.
The red court is going to rule for him.
That move he made with the Supreme Court justice move that he made is going to backfire on him. You watch. They're not. It's called integrity. It's called integrity. They're not going to want to hear it. The Supreme Court justice is not going to want to hear that shit. I mean, they picked her. Okay, and maybe he can have it manipulated with that crooked Rudy Giuliani that was masturbating on the Borat movie. They caught Rudy Giuliani masturbating in the hotel room. So maybe they might, maybe that Giuliani will have some clout and help the cause. Not, if you watch Borat, I'm gonna download that movie and watch this. Some funny shit.
Borat's great.
Yeah, Borat. Yeah. They got a scene with Rudy in a hotel room masturbating. Almost had his zipper down because the actor that was playing Barat was talking about his daughter. He's trying to auction his daughter off to Mike Pence.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
It's funny as shit. Took me 2 days to watch it because I had to go to bed. But it is.
Yeah, well, I haven't. Well, yeah, I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
You will love it. Borat 2 is great.
It's a scene with Rudy in there. Trump's attorney, Rudy.
Yeah, you'll love how that goes.
Yeah. And then the intelligence, the Secret Service or the security went in there to check for any evidence that was left in the room.
Yeah.
That's funny shit right there. So Trump is going to depend on that guy. That stooge. He's got a problem. It's Biden, man. I mean, Biden is the president, and people need to get over it.
Why? Y'all never did.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? Are you making reference to Al Gore? Yeah, Al Gore should have been president in 2000. Damn right he should have been. So let's see how the shoe fits on the other end. Not going to like that, are they?
He's going to be reelected. He's the president of the United States.
He is the president until January, and then he goes bye-bye. Because Biden has been elected. So he'll be president-elect. Okay, that's fine. Well, by Friday, by tomorrow, everything will be tabulated correctly, and he'll have his 270, and then we're good.
I don't know. That's going to be rough.
It's going to be great. Stock market will go up. Everything will be great. New president, stock market will be booming. Things will be back to normal. We'll have a Democrat president in office again. It'd be wonderful.
I mean, just poverty for everyone?
What are you talking about poverty?
Poverty for all is what them people want.
That's not, no. There are aspects of socialism that are good. Aspects of socialism that are good and need to be established. Again, we elect the legislative, we elect the judicial and the executive. We elect these people to work for us. Therefore, they need to work for us. The government is in control, whether one wants to believe it or not. They're not. It's not an anarchy. It's not a. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not a dictatorship, but it is. Or it's not communism, but it's the government works for us, and they work for our benefit. So therefore, we elect them, and then they work for us, and they're the officials that officiate and help us and help people that are in need. When in need? Okay, what the hell's going on here? I can't even get through here. God damn it! What the fuck? All right. Anyway, I'm trying to get gas, and this place is blocked the hell off. Alrighty then. What's going on here?
Trump 2020, he's gonna win for us, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's past tense, man. Ask Michigan and Wisconsin. Ask the voters in Michigan and Wisconsin about that.
They counted more voters than they fucking have.
It ain't going to hold. That's not going to fucking hold. The numbers are skewed. There are people that actually registered to vote at the last moment. They registered to vote, and they weren't tabulated correctly as far as the census or population dense community, whatever you want to call it. Population wasn't tabulated correctly.
So
people had legal people that had the right to vote voted. That's simple.
George, you think President Trump's just gonna sit there and go, you know what?
Yeah, goddamn thing he can do. That's the beauty of it. He can fucking bitch and moan, but there's a goddamn thing he can do. He can moan and bitch and groan. But guess what? They've already done it. He can moan and bitch and do all of that, but they've already fucking done it. They've already tabulated. It's not. It's done. It's in the bag. The cat is in the bag. Done deal.
So, and you don't think he's gonna sue or anything, and it's not.
Oh no, he's gonna sue, but it's not. Ain't gonna amount to shit. He'll sue. It's not gonna amount to diddly shit. I've got to get this car's running like shit. Fuck. All right. Yeah. So whatever. But anyway. So, that's what it is. That's what it is right there.
I mean, it's going to be Trump 2020.
Okay. You're delusional. You are delusional.
I just believe it.
Delusional, man. You're delusional. If you think that, then I've got some riverfront property in Arizona I'll sell to you. Riverfront property in Arizona. That ain't happening.
You go count that too?
Arizona is already inviting scam. I don't know what they're doing out there. Anyway.
That's rough to just sit there and accept. I don't know how you can accept such filth.
Well, I mean, it's really not much he can do. He can sue, but that's all he can do is fight sue. And then,
but he put the judges on the bench.
He won't even go to the Supreme Court.
I mean, he put these judges on the bench. You don't think that means anything?
Well, it's not going to work like that, okay? Trust me.
I mean, be honest with yourself.
It's not going up there. It's not going that high.
You got to understand that this is what the American people want.
No, that's not what they want.
That's what the white
people
pay
It's not what they want because it's not clear in the count. Count says different.
The white people that pay the taxes, that's what they want.
Here we go. Here comes the racism right now.
We pay the taxes, Ram. We pay.
Everybody pays taxes.
No, they don't.
Well, maybe you don't.
George, you ain't filed a return in 15 years.
Well, you egg on your face. Oh, you're full of shit.
When's the last time you filed a tax return, George?
Don't worry about it. 2017. Don't worry about it.
So, what's that